Has spirituality its place in a work environment? Should it be reserved only for our private lives? My personal experience, and also coaching people at every level of an organization, tells me that spirituality is very much at the center of a healthy team or company. Today we explore what is spiritual well-being at work, how you can go past purely religious or non-religious views of spirituality, how it is intrinsically linked to peace and happiness, and how you can design and bring spiritual well-being to your team and organization. Ready to enlighten yourself? Hey, I'm Greg from Renew. I'm a master coach helping people, teams, and organizations to know themselves, design their future self, and become their future selves. Renew and I are here to help you live a life where you have control. Spirituality generally refers to the search for and connection with something greater than oneself. It often involves a quest for meaning, purpose, and understanding of life, as well as a sense of belonging and connection with others, nature, or the divine. In the context of a team or an organization, spiritual well-being means creating an environment where each member feels valued, connected, and aligned with the team's goals and values. When we talk about spiritual well-being, it is important to understand that it's not just about religion. Spirituality can be experienced and expressed in many ways, both religious and non-religious. It's about what gives your life purpose and meaning. Coaching question to use for yourself and with your team if you have one. How would your team define spirituality? How would you define spirituality? How would you or your team define having spiritual well-being at work? Let's put this into practice. Reserve some time for yourself or together with your team. First, have yourself or people write down individually their definition of what spirituality means for them. Then share your definitions and see what they have in common and what are the differences. Try to come with a joint definition. Then ask people to rate from 1 to 10 how much they get spiritual well-being from being in the team, in your organization. Collect the ratings anonymously to see where the team stands, from lowest to highest, and the average. Finally, discuss with your team how individually and collectively you can raise the bar. Let's delve into what spirituality actually means in the workplace. Spirituality can take many forms, both religious and non-religious. But at its core, it's about connecting with something greater than ourselves. As we said, it's about finding purpose and meaning in our daily work. Whether your spirituality is rooted in religious beliefs or a broader sense of purpose, it serves as a compass that guides your actions and decisions. But what unites these diverse spiritual perspectives at work? Regardless of the specific path, there are common factors that bind religious and non-religious spirituality together in the workplace, and these include a search for meaning and purpose, exploring fundamental questions about existence, ethical and moral framework with key principles. This includes a set of values which are shared by your community, and also a set of beliefs about how the world works, how it should work. A sense of connection to a higher power, other people, nature, the universe. Personal growth and transformation. Self-awareness, self-improvement, getting to a higher state of being or consciousness. Practices and rituals, meditation, prayer, mindfulness, contemplation, festivals, etc. Inner peace and well-being through emotional and mental health. Transcendence, reaching beyond the ordinary experiences of life and finding awe, wonder, and the sublime. Community and support, feeling you're part of people who are aligned with you. A holistic approach to life, spiritual, physical, intellectual, relational, and emotional coming all together. Integrating these diverse spiritual perspectives at work requires respect and understanding. It's about creating a space where everyone feels their spiritual needs are acknowledged and valued. This can enhance team cohesion, foster mutual respect, and drive collective success. Reflect on this. How can we respect and integrate diverse spiritual perspectives within our team? Let's try an exercise. Create a spiritual diversity map for your team. Identify and document the different beliefs and values represented within your team. Then discuss how these can coexist harmoniously and how they can be integrated into your team's daily activities and decisions. You like this video so far? Then you know what to do. And also you can subscribe, put the notifications on if you want to receive content like this every week. And check out in the video description other videos or links about the same topic of spirituality and well-being at work. At Renew, we believe that happiness isn't just a personal goal, but a collective one, especially within teams and organizations. One powerful framework to understand this connection is the SPIRE model from the Happiness Studies Academy. A few years ago, I became a certified happiness trainer from the HSA. This way, I can help myself and help others pursue happiness in a more structured way. SPIRE stands for spiritual, physical, intellectual, relational, and emotional well-being. These 5 dimensions are interlinked, and they contribute to our overall sense of happiness and fulfillment. Today, we're focusing on the spiritual dimension, but it's important to remember that each aspect of the SPIRE model plays a role in our overall well-being, and they interplay with each other. As we said before, spiritual well-being is about finding purpose and meaning in what we do. When team members feel that their work aligns with their personal values and beliefs, they are more likely to experience a sense of fulfillment and happiness. This alignment fosters a positive work environment and enhances the cohesion in your team. Think about it. When you know your work matters and aligns with your inner values, doesn't it make you feel more motivated and satisfied? This is the essence of linking spiritual well-being to team happiness. Coaching question. What steps can you take to ensure that your daily actions align with your core values and purpose? For a practical exercise on how to discover your team's why, its core values, and build your team norms, the behaviors you want to have in your team, check out this video here. Consider the SPIRE model as a balanced diet for the soul. Just as our physical health depends on a balanced diet, our overall happiness relies on nurturing each dimension of well-being. Designing the spiritual life you want starts with setting intentional goals. Think about what you want to achieve spiritually in your work environment. For example, if you have defined care for each other as a team core value, you might want to implement a 5-minute roundtable in your weekly team meetings, where everyone shares some current life experiences, good or bad. If you want to learn techniques about how to set best goals in your life, then check this out. A powerful tool to help visualize your spiritual goals is a vision board. A vision board is a visual representation of your goals, values, and the spiritual lives that you want to create. It helps keep you focused and motivated. Gather your team and create a collective vision board. Include images, quotes, and symbols that represent your shared values and goals. Place it in a common area where everyone can see it regularly. This constant reminder will keep your team aligned and motivated towards your spiritual aspirations. Once you have your goals set and vision board created, it's time to align your daily actions with these goals. This means being mindful of how your everyday tasks and interactions reflect your spiritual values and purpose. Start your week with a brief reflection or meditation focusing on your spiritual goals. Throughout the week, check in with yourself and your team. Are our actions and decisions aligned with our values? Are we living our purpose? You can also measure it. Every month, when you meet for a longer team meeting, rate your goals and values from 1 to 10, each member of your team. Then look at the average, the extremes. Discuss how you can move the needle towards a 10. Think of this process as sculpting a masterpiece. Each intentional action is like a chisel stroke, shaping your work environment into a place that reflects your spiritual goals. It requires patience, dedication, and continuous effort. It is not a 5-minute job. If we take a higher perspective on spirituality, spiritual well-being is very much about knowing your level of consciousness and designing steps to reach higher levels of consciousness. Whether it is for you, your team, and your organization, much more about levels of consciousness and how you can raise them in this video here. Here is a wonderful quote from the Persian poet Rumi about the power of love to guide you towards living your purpose and values. Let yourself be silently drawn by the strange pull of what you really love. It will not lead you astray. If you want to delve into practical strategies for creating a positive and supportive work environment which supports spiritual well-being, then you might be interested in this video here.